Hey you guys, today I'm talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 9 Reunion Part 4. And they could have just let this part be the them reunion. Not 1, 2, or 3. But this part, it kind of summed up the whole, what everybody had been waiting for. Like, so, besides like Shamia last week, other than that, all them other parts didn't care. This not gonna be a recap. This not gonna be a review. This is gonna be a let's talk, my thoughts. So if y'all feel like I'm jumping all over the place, that's what this episode gave me. This shit should have turned into the Bad Girls Club. It should have turned into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Anywhere where they let you at least get a hit off. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of reunion show this is. Now usually I'm the type of person be like, these bitches too old to be fighting and all that. But this time, I think I would have been like, you know what? Bitch, I'll give you a medal if anybody hits Phaedra. Anybody. I'm just saying. Because 3 people could have hit her, and I probably would have been like, yes, about damn time. Kenya for one, because all of this shit that she put Kenya through, I would have just hit her on GP. Portia should have beat the shit out of her, drug her at least like she did Kenya. I'm just saying. And Candy should have stumped the hole in that bitch. Like, for real. They all should, they should have jumped her, but they all should have got a hit. I'm just saying. Not at the same time. I'm just saying after each commercial break. She should have got hit. Let's talk about the beginning. Where they going off about, oh, she told you? Yeah, she told her. But that bitch was like, I didn't say it. No, I didn't. She tried to make it seem like, oh, she heard it from somebody and she was only repeating what she heard. And I'm like, bitch, what? It don't even matter if you, we know she said it. We know she made this shit up. Well, I heard Carlos King put her up to it. I don't know. I'm not going to go off of speculations or the blogs or whatever because we thought Todd was going to say some shit this reunion because of the blogs and it didn't happen. So, I ain't going by Carlos King told her. Carlos King didn't come out and say it, so whatever. So we just going to say Phaedra said this. Phaedra made this shit up because she was trying to get back at Big Candy. But she just, like, really didn't really take ownership. She blamed it on a third person and gonna say she repeated. But they played an episode when they were playing the whole everything back. She said something to somebody. I don't know if it was Candy or Kenya about repeating something. So you went off about them repeating. Said just because you repeated don't make it true. So you repeated something, didn't make it true, and you still repeated something. I just was like, oh my God, would somebody hit her? Would somebody hit her? And then the way she acted the whole reunion of not giving a fuck, of none care in the world she gave to Portia really or Candy about all of the drama she had caused. Let me go back, because I got notes, but this shit had raised my blood pressure when I had watched this last night. Yeah, I watched it last night, but I had just came from the Leela James and Davey concert that I was not going to do a review. Wasn't going to happen. So y'all had to wait till I got off work. But yeah, so yes, when all of this was going on and Portia ran off the first time or whatever, and she was like, you guys are going to make me look like a liar and I'm going to be the villain. Bitch. No. Oh my God, how do you not still own up to the shit you have caused? What do you mean you gonna be looked at as the liar? Bitch, you lied. Regardless if it was a repeat of somebody said something, you still lied. You repeated a lie, so you lied. I didn't understand. So, because you repeated, it made it the truth? No, bitch, it was still a lie. But she was irritating me because the way she did Portia. Now I'm not excusing Portia. I'm gonna give it to that bitch in a minute too. But the way she did Portia and was like, oh, well, I didn't say it. I just told you what I heard. I just was like, hit her. Somebody hit her. Somebody hit her. And then even Candy was like, this is why I say that she's a puppet master and she pulls your strings, because she told you this shit and you ran with it, and now you finna take the fall out, and she over here sitting there like, I didn't do nothing. Oh well, that's on her. She shouldn't have repeated it. Like, really? And Portia just, I don't understand, like, how none of these women let her get the pass that she got. Because to me, I feel like a lot of them held back. A lot of them held back, and I would have been like, bitch, all bets is off. Now, I'm the type of person, if you watch my reviews, if you watch my other videos, you know I go off on people. If they were friends, you don't spill their secrets. Regardless of how fucked up they been, you don't spill their secrets. But in this instance, I was like, all bets off. All bets are the fuck off when it comes to Phaedra. Bitch, I'm telling everything. I'm telling how you a fraud. The feds gonna be at your house tomorrow. I'm telling about all the dudes and women you ain't fucked on and nobody know about it. I would have told every fucking thing. Bitch, you want a show? You want to give a show at my expense? Here we fucking go. I would have told every fucking thing with a straight face, the same straight face she looking in, like it was no problem. Like, bitch, you want to tell shit and sit there like, shit, it's whatever, let's go. I don't understand how none, Portia or Candy, let this bitch slide. Really? Why you do me like this? No, bitch, why you do me like this? Let me show you how we do get back. Let me show you how we do get back, since you want to play me. And when I was the only one that was being your loyal motherfucking friend. See, but that's how dumb Portia is. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's how dumb Portia is. Like, you are 34, 35 years old, and you allowed this woman to play you like a motherfucking fiddle. Bitch, you're dumb. You are dumb. Remember, was it the first part? You were a journalist. What happened to that part? What happened to you being a journalist? Because journalists research shit. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't research nothing, or you did try to cut her deep. Either or. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, if you know Candy and she was your homegirl and you know she don't drink, you know she don't do drugs, and you just went on with Phaedra said and you didn't research it, I thought you was a journalist. I don't understand that part. I don't understand how she's getting That's why I'm not letting this bitch slide and give her no motherfucking pity party. Because you, regardless of, okay, I'm all over the place. She said that Phaedra told her before, when the show was, all this happened, before she met up with Candy, Phaedra told her this. She said Phaedra had told her this before the show, 2 days before the show, and all this kind of stuff. So my thing is, you never researched this part. You never really questioned Phaedra and said, you know, that ain't really Candy's character. Let me, before I be going to bed and wah. And that whole, I didn't accuse you of anything. I asked you. Bitch, you asked her that on camera, so you knew where that was going to go. You knew where that was going to go. So don't even come at her saying nothing about, oh, you not trying to accuse her. Regardless if you not trying to accuse her, you was trying to put this in the air on her so people can come at her and mess up her brand. But y'all just fucked up y'all whole brand, y'all whole character, trying to defame somebody else. Then Phaedra's supposed to be a lawyer. She's supposed to be the... See, this is why Bobby Brown kept going to motherfucking jail. This is why everybody that she fucked with in that Angela Stanton scam went to jail. Because this bitch is not really a lawyer. I think she got her motherfucking degree on Craigslist. I don't fucking know. But bitch ain't a lawyer. No, she might be a paralegal, because the only reason why I say she a paralegal is because the bitch would not admit to nothing on that stage, besides she repeated something and she's sorry. But other than that, that bitch was like, But I'm like, bitch, everything that they have on you already is a case against you. It's somebody's lawyer is gonna find a good lawyer is gonna make a case against you, you dumb bitch. And if I was Candy, I would sue her. Fuck getting her fired, bitch. I'm taking more than just your job check, bitch. I'm taking everything, bitch. You gonna be back in them projects, sleeping on that air mattress, fucking the next criminal, because I'm taking everything. You are not going to. I will show you what a business bitch do, because no. She would not be allowed to get away with the shit that they allowed her to get away with. Andy, yes, was asking her questions and shit, but he still was allowing her to not answer anything. I would have been like, you know what, bitch, you don't want to answer stuff? Let me fire you on national TV. Let me hurt your feelings on national fucking TV. Then what made me mad again, even though, like I said, I'm not here for fucking Portia. I'm just trying to show Portia how much of a friend Phaedra the fuck is. When she, hold on. Sorry about that. But what, I don't even know where I was at, but where I'm finna go. Is when Portia ran out, close that door. Portia ran out that stage. And, Phaedra never ran at, well, she didn't run after her at that moment. Everybody, it's chaos on the stage, off the stage, in the back. When Candy went in the back and she want to beat them bitches up and sock them in the face, but she don't want to look like the bad person. I'm like, bitch, you will be vindicated after this if you hit one of them bitches in the face. Trust that. But everybody in a chaos. Everybody like Sheree and Cynthia can't believe this is happening. Kenya is on the phone talking to Brandon, needing to shut the fuck up. And then you got, you know, Candy and Todd. Everybody is going, what's her name? Portia and Shamia's off inside. And this bitch is getting her hair and her makeup done. This is why I say this bitch needs to get drugged. Why the person she threw under the motherfucking train, not the bus. That bitch threw her under a train. Like, bitch tied her on the train and let all the trains run over her. And you don't go check on her knowing she crying, and you go get your makeup and your hair redone? Bitch, that hair would have been snatched the fuck out. All of the ghetto bitch would have came out of me. All of the ghetto bitch would have came out of me. I'm telling you. They wouldn't have had enough security on that stage, because I'm telling you, I would have caught a case. That bitch would have got beat up by somebody. She would have got tripped. Every little thing that they were doing. Now, when Ty was telling Portia to drag, Portia to drag Phaedra, I was like, shut up. Shut up. Stay out of it. I mean, I understand where he coming from. I understand that he mad. Shut up. Let your wife go at her. I just wanted him to be quiet. It was funny, but I'm always gonna be where a man like, just shut up. Like, stay out of that. Let your bitch beat her up. Like, because to me, that just it shows me that Todd is the dude that if his girl them get into it, he gonna be that nigga that to pull out his phone and tape his girl, beat up a girl. Like, he just seemed messy to me. He seemed like he want his camera time too, and I just want men to be quiet. If you ain't getting paid, shut up. What else happened on here? Because I wrote a lot of shit, dog. Oh, Sheree, why was you fake crying? First of all, when they first did that shit, Portia would have got, Phaedra would have got hit. She grabbed Portia for Portia to lean on her as she was crying. Bitch, I would have pushed you. You're the reason why I'm sitting here crying. And you want to grab me and hug me like, oh, it's okay. Bitch, you did this. What are you grabbing me for? And then Sheree, what are you crying for? I was confused on that couch. I was just like, what the hell? Then when they left and came back, there was no way in the world that I would have sat by Phaedra. Ain't no way in the world. It's either that bitch was trying to get middle camera time or something, because I would have been like, Sheree, scoot over. Even though she was trying to scoot like this away from Phaedra, as Phaedra kept on talking and lying on her and shit and throwing her under the bus. But I would have been like, no, bitch, we got to trade places, because, Because she was like, you either tell the truth. She was like, I'm going to have to move or you tell the truth. Bitch, you shouldn't even sat back next to her. What are you talking about? And if Shamia, if you be back her friend, Bitch, you desperate for friends. You're desperate for friends. Fuck a best, no, People be like, oh, we're best friends and we talked about it. No, bitch. She dogged you out on national TV for that bitch, so you better not be her friend. Now, I do understand her running towards her afterwards or whatever. She was like, just be present. Just be present. Because she didn't want to hear I told you so up in her goddamn face. Even though that ain't what Shamia was trying to do. She didn't want to hear that. Or she didn't want Shamia to say some shit on camera. So she was like, just be here. And then when her sister walked in, she dismissed her. I was like, bitch, what? I wouldn't talk to you no motherfucking more. What else happened? Phaedra and Johnny shit. That bitch was doing that to get back at Candy. The bitch just lied because they were showing at those clips. And she said, I'm going to help you. While she was all on here talking about, I'm not trying to be in it, I'm not trying to be in it, she told Johnny, I will help you. Then she took him to the lawyer, not just give him the number and him go meet with the people. You took him there twice because you wanted to be nosy, you wanted to do, and they're going to say, because he was my client, that's why I didn't tell you. When? Because when he came in there to talk to you, you said you could not take him on as a client and you could refer to him. So therefore, he wasn't your fucking client. What? Told y'all the bitch must be a paralegal and not a real lawyer because, bitch, you getting them confused on you don't, well, even, I know paralegals smarter than her. Fuck that. So yeah, that shit wasn't cool with the whole Johnny thing. I hope he get every fucking thing he deserved because she said she is still fighting him with this case. All because of Phaedra and all because of them janky ass fucking lawyers that I hope that they never get another case again, that you would take this fraudulent ass case just so you can sue Candy Burris because they only took the case because you can sue her to pay the lawyer fees. Now y'all finna just say, okay, y'all sue Candy Burris, but y'all not gonna win. Stupid. That was so stupid. Portia apologizing to Kenya and Cynthia, I thought was bullshit. I was like, oh, now you want to apologize? No, bitch, it doesn't go like that. I would have called that bitch out and said, oh well, because bitch, at part 1, you act like you didn't care about it apologizing to Kenya. You didn't give a fuck about Kenya in part 1. Now all of a sudden you got threw under the bus with your homegirl and you don't know if you're going to have a motherfucking job because the other bitches don't fuck with you. Now you want to apologize to Cynthia and Kenya. Girl, boo. Shut the fuck up. I would have laughed at her. The whole thing with Mr. Chocolate, that bitch is scandalous. And the bitch was fucking somebody. I don't give a fuck what she say. She was fucking somebody. When she said that, he was encouraging me. Bitch, what? To get on your knees and open wide, head doctor? Because, bitch, then I heard it was Jamal Bryant. And I'm like, Jamal Bryant, wait, don't he go with Tweet now? I know he used to be married to Giselle, but don't he go with Tweet now? So why, Why? Because he's supposed to be a man of the cloth? Bitch, shut up. Tweet, watch your man. That bitch is the head doctor. Watch your man. The whole thing with Marvin came from Phaedra. Because the bitch is fucking just evil. I'm telling you, I didn't understand why Candy and Todd kept letting her live. There's no way. I would have told all her motherfucking secrets. Even when Candy was like, I'm not going to put you all out there on TV. I would. She put you out there. She put your husband out there. Like, she getting your coins messed with. Why? Why are we not putting her out there on TV, national TV? What's the problem? I think your daughter would understand. I'm just saying. The Angela Stanton book, that shit was funny. And I heard her sales are going through the roof now that they have promoted that book. Because now everybody all of a sudden want to read it. Like this shit hadn't been out for years. I'm not giving that bitch no money. Because if I wanted to read it, I would have read it back then. No. Why the fuck would I buy a book about her being a fraud when we already know she a fraud? Anyway, Candy being a hypocrite. Yes, she was. She was. But right now, I don't even give a fuck. And then he asked them were they going to be friends again. And Sheree laughed first, bitch. But Sheree, when you did it, we was doing that shit at the same time. Like, Andy, stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Ain't no friendship over here. I do think that she gonna probably, sit down and talk to Portia, which I don't think that bitch deserved it either. That bitch, like I said, she said she was a journalist, and she repeated it. My thing is, you knew this was a lie when you said y'all went to Hawaii and y'all was sitting at the table, and when Candy said something to Phaedra, and Phaedra, you were looking at Phaedra like, why is she coming to you? You should have knew it was a lie then. So therefore, and you still kept going with the bullshit. You still kept going with that bullshit. Then you ain't that fucking sorry, bitch, Portia, when it comes to Kenya, because, bitch, you sorry to Kenya now, but you was still talking shit to Phaedra when the show was on about not trusting her, yada, yada, yada. Girl, both of you bitches. Now, I do agree with Sean Bradley, make sure you're checking out his channel, that they need to come back, well, at least Phaedra needs to come back one more season so all these bitches can read her, well, both of them, so they can both get read and see how their friendship fall out. But then, like, fire them, like, mid-season so we don't have to see them a long time. I just need them 1 or 2, maybe 2 episodes, just so they can get drugged the fuck out of because of what they did, both of them. And then fire their ass. Let them go. Nobody, like, who cares about them? Nobody. All these bitches can be let go, tell you the truth. I'm just saying, this whole show could be revamped because these bitches are now hitting below the belt and don't know how to make it just for TV. So, why shouldn't they all go? Why shouldn't they fucking all go? I'm trying to see if sorry about y'all here outside. I don't know what happened. But, anyway, yeah, it was crazy. I wanted her to get her ass whooped, tell you the truth. For real, for real. Okay. But yeah, this, I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what else to say besides them bitches need a beat down. I mean, the way, like I said, the way Phaedra did Portia and still kept throwing her under the bus, still wouldn't admit to shit, still was like, well, I don't know how she interpreted it. Bitch, what? Portia was like, bitch, don't make me pull out no receipts on your ass. Like, I don't want to do that. And I was like, bitch, please do. Like, why are y'all getting... I was getting so frustrated with them letting her get a pass. I was so frustrated with her getting a pass that I was like, I don't want to watch this no more. I'm mad. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all thought. I don't know what else to say besides these bitches is whack. They whack. Nobody cared about what they gonna be doing. No, they really didn't even, like, end it right. That 50-year-old, I mean, the 50K for Cynthia, I didn't care. I didn't care about Sheree and her, nothing that he asked her. I didn't care. Kenya, the reunion wasn't on her. The spotlight wasn't on her. Didn't care. I didn't. All of this, I just was like, I want them to fuck her up. Or throw her under the bus the way she doing them. I don't understand that. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm about to go watch Basketball Wives and The Real Housewives of Potomac. I didn't watch those last night. So I'm about to go watch those and I'll do a review later. It will be up today. And my Love and Hip Hop will be up late, but it will be up today. Alright, you guys. Follow me on all social media sites by Thaghettoview, THA, not THE. And please subscribe to my new channel. It's all about support. I will be updating that channel on tomorrow for my It's All About Support and my Support Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.